Good morning. I'm Thomas Buchanan. This is the end of maintenance week 6. This is where a viewer challenged me about 6 weeks ago. He said, between now and the end of the year, I want you to stay between 220 and 230 on a weight range. If you can successfully do that, then on January the 1st, because he weighs over 400 pounds, and I think he said over 450, but he said he would start a water fast of his own. And as I've said many times, and will say many times more, anything I can do to encourage you to lose weight, to try water fasting for just 4 weeks, I'll do. And so the bad news is I went and got my COVID shot, my RSV shot, and my old man's double strength pneumonia shot a couple of weeks ago, and got them all 3 shots at the same time, and my weight jumped up a little bit. And so I am actually above the 230 range that he set by a couple of pounds. And those couple pounds are hard to lose. So I had a viewer ask me the question: how much longer? Actually, a couple questions. How much longer are you going to allow yourself to be above 230? And what are you going to do if you don't get down to back to 230 or to below 230? Fair questions, easy questions to answer. But I need you to see me struggle. I need you, because he said, I don't care what your weight is, uh, while you take up my challenge. All I care about is when you step on the scales December 31st, you had better be between 220 and 230. Because if you are, that will show me that A, you know how to lose the weight, but more importantly, B, you can help me manage my weight and not gain it all back. Oh, so, I've still got some time to lose the weight. But in answer to the viewer's question, look, I'm only going to let this go on another 2 weeks max. Let's say till the end of the month. It's October what, 15th, 13th? It's October 13th. Yeah, I'm going to let this go on for another couple weeks and see if I can't get it down below 230. And I believe I will, but just in case I don't, what's my plan B? Well, my plan B is quite easily conveyed to you. Uh, if on November the 1st I am still 230 or above, then I'm going to start a mini water fast and get that weight back down to where it should be. And I can blame it on the drugs and getting all 3 drugs at the same time. I can play the blame game, but I'm not. Okay? Because again, you need to see me struggle. You need to not hear excuses come out of me. You need to listen to what I'm going to do if my couple pounds doesn't come off. Now, I had hoped the couple pounds would have come off this week. I'm not too concerned if it doesn't come off next week. I'll be much more concerned 2 weeks from now at the end of the month if I still am over 230. So again, it's the weight loss is a two-part process. It's how do I lose the weight? And once you lose the weight and you hit your goal, how do I keep it off? So I'm sure he's watching. So far, you're winning. I am above your 220 to 230 range that you set, but not by much, only by a couple pounds. So, and when you are on maintenance, at least on my maintenance program, you do eat real food. Okay, but I teach you how to eat. I teach you what to eat, why to eat, uh, how much to eat. So uh, we'll see what next week brings. Next week is maintenance week 7, and I'm going to do my best to lose those couple pounds next week. If I don't, I'll do my best to lose them in 2 weeks. And if not, I'll start a mini water fast, and I'll water fast until I get those couple extra pounds off. And that's exactly what I would tell you to do. Okay, when you lose the weight and you hit your goal and you have your weight range and you exceed the upper amount of your weight range by a pound, 2, 3, maybe 5 pounds, my recommendation to you is if those couple pounds, if those 5 pounds don't come back off, start a mini water fast until they do. That way you are conditioning, you are training your body that, hey, when I reach a certain weight, he's going or she is going to start a water fast and get the weight back down. Now, I had another viewer very very appropriately point out, she said, well, you're above 225. And I said, yeah, I am. And she said, well, in the past, you've indicated when you're above 225, your sleep apnea kicks in and you don't sleep well at night. Very acute, accurate observation. My sleep apnea has kicked in, and I know I'm stopping breathing at night because of weight. And that number is for me, the 225. That number may be different for you. But if you are overweight, if you're fat, especially if you're obese, the likelihood of you having sleep apnea is very high. And sleep apnea is just defined as when you lay down at night and you are asleep, do you stop breathing for 30 seconds or 90 seconds and then resume breathing? That's all sleep apnea is. And you may say, because I said when I first heard about this, that's BS. You can't not breathe. You can't stop breathing or you die. Well, in fact, you can. And the body gasps for air and it resumes breathing. It is a medical condition, an actual medical condition. I mean, they'll videotape you and you can go somewhere and have a overnight sleep study done on yourself. But here's the thing. If you wake up tomorrow morning and you are more tired than when you went to bed, your sleep apnea has kicked in because you're overweight, you're fat, and especially obese. So this is a teaching learning channel. I'm still learning today after 3+ years of water fasting. Um, but I want to impart to you what I have learned over the past 3 years so that you can be as successful, even more successful than I am in losing weight and keeping it off once and forever. That's all I've got for today. Stay healthy, stay happy, have a great weekend, have a fun weekend. Forget about being productive. Get out and go for a walk. Enjoy the weather. Have fun this weekend. And I'll see you on Monday.